Hi everybody, I'm Mia.
And I'm Daddy, aka Rick, and we are Brick Builders MD.
Hey, what's up everybody? It's Daddy, aka Rick.
And Mia here.
And we are
Brick Builders MD.
And today we are here to do a review video for you guys, and we are going to be reviewing
The hospital,
the NEWABWN City's Hospital. It is a set from Amazon, eBay, whatever. And we just finished building it, and
So
we want to let you guys
here's
check it
the
out. And
finish.
here we go. And so go ahead, Mia. You want to go first and just give your general thoughts on it, and then we can get into the details and stuff?
Okay, so I love it. There's so many cool building techniques in this. Like this is actually like sideways. So if you took this out, it would actually be like, if you turned it upside down, it would actually be like a clear rail. That just had, like a bunch of,
it's going on. What she's saying, it's going on diagonal, and these are
like rails.
the 1x2 rail pieces, like
Yes.
the 1x2 plate with the rail on it, but they're all translucent blue, and you just put a bunch of them together going sideways with white plates, one rail plate, and you put it together as a wall snot brick sideways.
Yes.
Turns out
And-
really nice with the windows.
And also something cool about this is that no stickers. This is a print set.
All prints, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
And
One thing I will say, I'm just going to jump in now instead of just talking about it myself. But with the building techniques, they're good. It goes together good and all, but there's a lot of like to put it this way, the end result's beautiful. Yeah, as you can see, this is a very nice looking hospital. We can't wait to put it in our city. It's going to look great. But there was quite a few times along the way of this build where I was like, whoever designed this, I don't want to repeat what I said out loud at the time, but there's a lot of frustrating points where like for instance, for example, when it comes apart like a modular building, and now I have the lighting kit wired real tight to it, so I'm not going to take it apart.
Later.
But I will just give it a spin around and show you, because it's got an open back. It's like a half building, so, but like these levels come off, top level comes off, this level comes off, and then this level's open, but on this level, but then on this level, this part stays. And then like this whole area with the air conditioner and everything here, like I'll try to tip it up a little and show you, see, like all that right there. It's like a little roof area. That stays there, that never moves. It's like over top of this foyer area in the front here. And which it actually worked out cool for the lighting kit because, they don't really give you too specific directions with the lighting kit. They kind of just are like, just put it in there however. So I kind of used some of my experience from the fun hole sets that I've built and then tried to really put it in there tightly and in positions where it would light certain areas good. And because of the way they designed this, I was able to loop it through the foyer and kind of, it lights the foyer up nice. We'll show the lights in a little bit and show you that. But anyway, my point was, this thing stays in place. It never moves. However, when you put this part together, I almost was ready to just give up on the build. That's how frustrating it is, because you build this whole thing, this roof piece with the plates and all, right? Which isn't just one solid piece either. It's a couple of 2x long plates, held together. And then you have to lock it onto this whole entire row of windows here and all this all at once. You have to make every single, and they're all like loose 2 stud wide rows. And it's very hard. It's just very hard. But once you get it, you're like, oh, thank the Lord, And the rest of the build went pretty easy after that. But that moment was so hard. And then when you're putting the other 2 floors together too, it's one of them deals where you take like 3 or 4 plates and they get held together at first just by those like black circle tiles, those inverted circle tiles, with the 4 studs that go up into it. So basically you have like a 6x4 plate being held by 1 stud on the corner of one of those, you know what I mean? And the corner would hold like, it was kind of annoying. But then once you start to build the rest of the floor, the other walls and stuff and fixtures hold it together better, But in the beginning, you're kind of like, you either have the choice to take them out and put it flat against the surface and hold it together as you build the rest of it, or you have the choice to have it surfing on the black pieces, rocking kind of, and coming apart as you're. So it's frustrating. They're definitely. I mean, if this is like some new company starting off with their own independent designs, I fully support them. Again, the finished product is amazing. I love it. I love the finished building. But along the way, you could tell there was just some rookie mistakes in the design process and things like that. But I will say, the pieces were good, right? You didn't get any bad pieces in any of your parts, right? I didn't get any bad pieces.
Actually, okay.
Did you get a bad piece?
Okay, so while we were building this set, there was this one piece that was supposed to have a jaw.
Oh yeah,
and this is my thing. So I'll just.
I'll put a picture up. I'll put a picture up of it.
But
I'll put a picture on screen of what she's talking about.
Yeah.
It was a print.
But so it was basically a print that was supposed to like attach to this part because it was supposed to be a dental office basically. And when we attached it, I realized they didn't put the print on it. So now it's just like a black screen.
Yeah.
So
it's just it's supposed to be a print of a screen, and they forgot to put the print on it. But there's no stickers in this set. Every single piece is a print, and that's the only mess up we had out of anything. As far as the parts go, I think they're probably Go bricks because they were really good. They went together really good. And I did check. I did find this set on Amazon. I think it's $50. So it's not bad, even if you wanted to buy two of them and modularize it, or whatever. I don't mind the open back because we're going to have a face on the wall side, so. But yeah, so we can get into the inside details here too now. Take a look at it. So yeah, so you see, actually here, I'll even turn the light kit on so you can see that. No, not yet? No? Okay.
We do that at the special time.
Okay, alright, so maybe I'll point to stuff and then we'll put some pictures on screen with close-ups so you guys can see what we're talking about better. But okay, so you have one hospital bed set up here and you have one hospital bed set up here. And these hospital bed builds, I will put a picture on screen of a close-up of one. They're such cute, awesome little hospital beds. They're so realistic. Like they have the water bag thing on one side, then they have a computer that rocks around, like how there's a little nurse's station computer there for the nurse to type on and everything. They have that. And then you have the nurse's station right here in the middle here. As you can see, the print says nurse's station
and then
there.
If we go to the second floor.
Yeah, Mia did the second floor.
Yeah. So first off, there's this little pharmacy area where you get your medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has all the different pill bottles and stuff, little builds.
All the little medicines and I don't know what that is. And then over here is where the pharmacist was and where you get your medicine. And then if you go over here, you can see that this is a little dental area. And there's a little chair build. And I think the technique that I use for the chair, it's really good. It's a good technique. And yeah. So yeah. And then they also have really good techniques what they use for their plants. Like this plant technique was really cool. I really liked it. I just really liked it in general. I just thought it was a good build that you could use like for any modern day house or for a hospital.
They do a really good job making it feel like a realistic hospital. Like everything they include, it's like it's very like if you were in a hospital actually kind of going from the ER walking back into the other areas and stuff like it's like nurse's station, the beds for the people that are staying permanently, and you got the little station on that floor. Then this floor you got the pharmacy window, and then you got a dental area, or on this side, you got a whole little dentist office here on the other side of the pharmacy. And then on the first floor here, it's pretty awesome. You got like the front desk area here, here you got like the front desk area here and everything behind. This is the light box battery here. And then there's a whole front desk area here I'll show a picture of. And then over here at the front, which also you can see in the window too here, is like a vending machine with sodas or whatever in it, And then, let's see, what's that? Yeah, and then on this side is the ER, or this side is the ER. Sorry, I'm looking at the monitor screen over here. It's like the opposite of like actual real life, so I keep pointing to the wrong side. But yeah, this is supposed to be like your ER bed. ER area. There's even prints on the wall for each area, like it says dental, the one area says emergency room, stuff like that.
Also, okay, so this is the first bike that we've gotten in this color, and it comes with a handle. Like there's an extra
their bike mold, the bike handle comes off. Like
We'll show
So
you
in
that.
theory, if
We'll
you
show-
got more bikes of that kind, I don't know if it's Go Bricks, We Brick, whatever, you could change handle colors. Like you could have black handles on a red bike or orange bike, you know.
But,
so I thought that was cool.
And also, this is an orange bike, which we never had before.
Yeah.
We've never seen this.
Kind of looks like a mongoose. That's why I wanted to get black handlebars for it, because it looks like a mongoose.
So I'll put that back. And then they used a cool technique for their bushes. All right, since you noticed it, I'll let you say that.
Oh yeah, the bushes. Oh, I love this. The circle bushes. Okay, see these circle bushes right here? Now, when we first saw them on the box, the book. Oh, and the book's great, by the way, too. We should have mentioned that. The instruction book.
Okay.
I'll show some pictures of the inside, but it's basically same way Nifley's instructions were. It's like what the deal where like with each step, the only pieces that are highlighted are the pieces you're putting on, and everything else is kind of blued out. And I like that, honestly. Sometimes I find that easier than Lego's instructions, you know, like. But anyway, yeah, these bushes. When I first saw them, I assumed that they were the old like circle Lego type bushes from like the old 80s sets, you know.
But expect the unexpected.
Yeah, they are not at all. What they actually are is each of these is their own little build. You don't got to take it apart. I'll show it on a separate picture, but it's a green stud, then with a minifigure
Hair.
like a mini, yeah, and then with it's basically it's a minifigure hair is what the bush is. So
It's
they
an
use a one by one circle green stud, then they use a 1 by 1 circle brick, and then they put the hair on it like it's a minifigure head, and you turn it backwards, face the face side at the wall,
Yep.
and you have a circle bush. So they took like a fro wig, like a clown wig, basically.
Bush got a haircut.
And used it as a bush, and it's genius. I love it. It's like such a great way to make a bush. I thought it was so cool.
The bushes started getting haircuts.
And then here's one of my favorite parts of the whole hospital, to tell you the truth, is this air conditioner build right here. I'll put a picture on screen so you can see it better. But the way they use this elbow piece as the hose to it and everything, it looks very realistic. And then my second favorite area, oh yeah, right here you have a little bay for the wheelchair too at the emergency room here. If you need to bring somebody in a wheelchair, it's like the spot where you would pick the wheelchair up from. But my favorite part of the whole thing
You already said that.
is this whole foyer area here, because like they did it like perfect. Like there's a lot of depth to it. I don't know if you can see there, like on the angle. I'll put pictures too, but it's so amazing. Like it just looks like the front of a hospital, and the way that they use the bars for the door handles here on the doors. You block the light. Hold on a sec. See, now you can see it. Yeah, see like the little handles. They like use bars. I'll put pictures too. But also, like I said, because of the way that they build this part in as a permanent part of the fixture, I'm going to turn the light kit on in a minute to show you the light kit, and you'll be able to see that, like, when you're looking at it from the back here, I'll show you real quick, there's like this kind of open area, too, in between the front doors and the roof of, like, the ER area, and it actually is open. Like, you can't tell from the front because they have this extra roof over it where the air conditioner is and everything, but it gave me the perfect area to loop the lights through, and when you turn the lights on, and it lights the foyer up beautifully. See? Like, it looks like it gives it such a nice view there in the foyer and everything. And then we're planning on doing a mod to it. We're going to put some ramps here. We're going to change the sidewalk up and make it so that, like, we're going to put a parking spot for an ambulance on one of these sides. We're not sure which one. Probably the side with the wheelchair, I'd figure. And then we're going to make it so that if somebody needs to go into the ER, the ambulance is going to be able to back up in here. Because we're going to get, like, a Lego City ambulance, I assume, to go with it, you know, so. And then, you want to flip it around? Yes. Give it a little shot of the lights from the back, too. I love the way the lights shine through the blue windows, too. I don't know how much justice the camera is giving it right now, but when those lights shine through those blue windows in person, they look really good. We'll do a lights out shot too in a minute, but I just wanted to show it with the lights on too.
So really quickly, as I was saying at the start, they so you know how some sets they have like, they have like a pop out piece, like some pieces that are like in a whole like plastic thing, and you pop them out.
Oh
so,
yeah,
yes,
like on the frame, where you have to pop the little pieces off.
This has little blue extras of those that you can put anywhere in this set, and there's some over here. We'll show like pictures of them, But there's some.
Yeah, they give you a bunch of extras, and the set doesn't come with minifigs, which honestly I don't mind, because when it comes to these third-party sets, you know, I'd rather in some cases just not get minifigs than just have really bad ones, you know. And in a lot of cases, you know, with the exception of like Fun Home and Fantasy, you get bad minifigs with a lot of these newer companies coming out with sets and stuff. So I don't mind, but they definitely, you can tell in the anticipation of you putting this into a city and having your own minifigs, they give you extra accessories for minifigs. And what she's talking about with the sheet of small parts, it's like one of those wire frames where you pop small parts off the plastic basically, and it's all the accessories like the syringes, the, you know, the clipboards, all that kind of stuff. And they give you so much extra stuff. They give you extra clipboards, extra everything. Like even an extra little nurse's hat that you can put on a minifig, you know. So they give you extra stuff to accessorize your minifigs that you want to add to it, you know. So like we have a dentist already minifig that we're going to add to the dentist area and stuff. And I like the way that they did these awnings too here, like the glass awning tops, which were another part was very hard to get together. Okay, again, this is one of them sets that, like, if you want to get it, if you want a hospital for your city, like, it's great. It's going to be a great hospital for your city. I'm so excited for us to put it in our city, but you're going to run into some things along the way that just get ready to have your patience intact the whole time you build this, because there are a couple points. Like when you have to lock this roof section on here, and all this has to lock onto these glass things. Like, put it this way, this glass awning right here, it's being held by these two beams right here, and then the whole back end of it, like, it's basically, it's made up of like the 4x4s with the studs at the front and the back, and then a couple tiles in between, like, where you don't see, you know, like here and here. But the whole back is studs going up into the bottom of this. So you gotta like push down on this, lock this all into those windows, and then lock the bottom of the windows into the top of that, all at the same time. And it was a nightmare. But again, it looks amazing when you're done in the end. It really does. So fair to fair, I guess, you know? So, and then like I said, when you get the light kit, now unfortunately, here's the only thing. The light kit that it comes with is one of these. Like, it's got this box with it. Like, it doesn't have a plug where you can just plug the lights into, you know, like a fun hole set or something.
Those type of lights aren't really that good.
I don't think so. Like, I don't know if I can open this and put a new battery in it. That's the thing. Like, the Christmas tree we bought came with one of these battery boxes too, and it already has a battery in it, and you just like pull the tab out and turn the switch on, and the lights work. And it's just one little strip of lights just for this building. But honestly, I mean, it seems like once the battery dies, I'm probably just going to have to throw these lights out and then rewire it with good lights that we can plug into one of our electric boards that our street lights are going to and stuff, you know. But, I mean, whatever, you know, just for the time being in the beginning, I guess it's cool, you know. But, I mean, if I'm wrong, somebody correct me in the comments. I don't know that much, you know, we're just learning our lighting journey right now. So if these little battery boxes can be opened and you can change the batteries in them, I would love to know about that. Because I don't know anything about that. I just figured once the battery died, I throw it out and buy new lights. But if I'm wrong on that, I apologize. And like this street light here too, once we put it in the city, this is going to be lit. Because I already have our own electric grid now for our street lighting and stuff that, you know, I'm adding plugs as we go and we expand the city. Everything is going to have electric now. From the fun hole sets to the street lights to, you know, the only thing that won't have electric is sets that modulars we already put in the city before we started doing electric, like Assembly Square, the big Spanish Market building next to Assembly Square, a couple of the Nifley sets and stuff. We, you know, we're going to go back and put light kits in them later. But for now, everything going forward from this point on pretty much is going to have lights, you know, unless it's like a Lego modular that we have to add them to after the fact. But we're about to add 3 fun hole sets. This set, all going to be lit. Going to be adding more street lights around the areas that they're going in. It's all going to be lit up. So it's going to be big, exciting, fun things on the channel for everybody. Coming with Brickadelphia, that's for sure. Right? Yeah. So, anything else that you wanted to add in about it or anything? And I like I said, I'll put pictures of all these little like hospital beds and stuff in here. They are all such great little realistic builds. They're all very realistic little hospital beds and everything. They're very cute. I just don't want to move the camera around. It's better for me to just put close-ups on the screen for you guys with photos, and it'll work out better. So.
I mean, it's a great set. I love it.
Yeah.
We both love it. And there's a lot of techniques. Again, it makes you frustrated.
It does, yeah.
A lot. I mean, a lot.
There's even a couple sections where I modified as we were building. Like, for instance, I'll tell everybody one thing right now that you should know before you buy it, if you are going to buy it and build it, is right here, this bed, okay, this hospital bed right here, I'll show you a picture. See how there's a screen attached to it right here on the inside wall? Well, this wall right here next to it, they want you to, the way this wall is put together is there's like a 6x6 panel, and then there's like two littler panels, right? Well, the way they have it in the directions originally is the two little panels were on this side, and the 6x6 panel was supposed to be here. But then when I tried to put it together, the middle of the two little panels bashed right into that TV screen in the hospital bed here, back there. So see how I switched it around? I've reversed it and just figured it was a mistake in the instructions. So I have the small panels here now, and the 6x6 panel in the back, so that way that screen can be on the side of the bed without the bed getting knocked over sideways, if you understand what I'm saying there. So, but yeah, so as you can see, you know, and then let's give you a little shot with the lights out real quick. Bada bing, bada boom. And it does. It looks beautiful.
It looks really good.
A little closer there. There you go. Let's give it a spin. Yeah.
Look really nice.
Yep.
Nice. So, yeah.
I even like the way you can see it coming through here too, the lights. It looks nice. So, yep. So, that's basically it. It gets our Brick Builders MD 2 thumbs up, I'd say. Maybe 1.5, I'd say, because the build experience was a little frustrating, but, and the light kit, I feel like, isn't a permanent fixture. Eventually the battery is going to die and you're going to have to change it. Again, if I am wrong about that, correct me in the comments, please. But as far as I know, I don't know how to get in there and change those little mini batteries in there. So, but like I said, for the most part, you know, for a $40, $50 set, I'm sure you can find it on sale and stuff. Like, it's a great hospital. Yes. And, you know, like, it's like Lego doesn't really give us the hospitals to this extent, and I'm happy to add it to the city, and you know, so that's basically it. So hope you guys enjoyed the review. I haven't seen any other reviews for it, so hopefully people needed to see this before they pull the trigger, you know. So
yeah.
And I know you can find it on Amazon. That's where I found it to look it up. Santa brought it in the first place, but I looked it up and found the copy of it on Amazon. So yep. So until next time, we'll be back soon with more reviews. And thanks, everybody. Thanks for all the new subs, all the new followers. We love you guys. And peace out.
Bye.